I'm hoping you can hear me, but look, we're here at Fan Expo in Boston. This is so exciting. So I found out I was doing this a little while ago, and I think I knew 2 months before. Hi! I think I knew 2 months before I was actually announced, and this is like the biggest secret to keep, but like, I'm so happy with everything. Let me show you guys around. I'll do a little bit of a walking tour of the convention center while I can, but I only have a couple minutes because I'm actually going to be heading out to my panel. I'm doing a cosplay panel on cosplay contests. So yeah, so let me give you a tour. New to my table is my schedule sign, so it shows you when my panel is, as well as that I will be away for prejudging and the cosplay contest. I also have my follow on Instagram thing, and they'll get a little gift that comes with a little sprout with a duck on it, some candy and some stickers. I've got my free stickers. We have the prints. There's new prints. I have my love East Coast prints from Brittany Lee. I love her. We finally have a picture for the Diabetic Cat Fund. Some armor. I got a new cosplay print sign because we got rid of the small prints. And it also has my VTuber on it. So there she is. There's Birbz. And then we have my scratchies. We have a smaller table than we normally do. Like it's shorter this way. But yeah, so that's the table. That's the tweet. I'm getting ready to start my panel. I have like a workshop room. I wish I would have known I was getting a workshop room because I'm literally hosting a workshop next weekend at a FantasyCon, and this would have been good practice, but you know, it is what it is. Questions. Okay, so first question, do you have any advice for novice con goers? Yes. The biggest one is to not point out your cosplay's flaws and to be prepared with your build books. We don't see as many novice cosplayers bringing in build books, especially with lower tier competitions. Bring in your build books. The number one is do not point out your flaws. Period, end of story, don't do it. Are there any techniques and materials that rank higher than others, i.e. sewing versus foam versus 3D printing? The short answer is no. It's hard to judge different mediums because they all take different techniques. However, we can only judge you on the work that you do. So, to give you an example, foam versus 3D printing. There's a lot of people there's like weird discourse between the two. EVA foam, if you have hand patterned, hand cut, done all of your detailing, all of your sanding, all of your finishing, we can judge you on that. If you found a 3D print file online and did not do any resizing and just printed out and painted it, we can only judge you on your paint job and your ability to press a button on a printer. That's why you do see more sewing cosplays winning over some armor, because there's a lot more work that goes into it. There's a lot of finery that you don't see from a distance like 5 feet away, or even on a TV screen or on a stage. Having those tiny details are very important. Build books. I know we talked about this a little bit. How much or how little to put in? This is up to you. What I can recommend is don't do more than a small blurb about each part of your costume, because we don't have a ton of time to speak with you about all of it. A lot of it is up to how many progress photos you make as well. If you only want to include photos in your build book, that's also fine. I'd say anywhere between 5 to 10 pages would be good, front and back, depending on the costume. Don't let us read an entire novel. I don't like reading. I'd rather just look at the pretty pictures. I will read, but I would rather look at your pretty pictures. All right, how much do you take performance into consideration? This depends on the contest. For example, this contest here, we are mostly focused on your prejudging, but there is a small portion that we are grading you on your walk-on performance. So it's not necessarily if you're embodying the character, it's more so how does it look on stage and are you falling apart? A lot of the times, if it's not a masquerade, performance is not graded very high. Usually you can get your build books back. When you go to your prejudging slot, you can ask and say, hey, when can I get my build book back? Or we'll ask you. I know most of the competitions I have judged, we will ask if we can keep it until the end of the show. And then whoever the coordinator is, or maybe one of the cosplayers, will have the build books at their booth ready to hand back to you. It depends on what level you're at. If you are at, say, a master tier, we are gonna look at cleanliness versus quantity. So if you have something that is kind of simple but pristine, there's not a stitch out of place, there is no skip, there's nothing, you might rank a little higher versus something that, say, would be an EVA foam build, but there's visible seams, even if it is on the more impressive side. It is also kind of up to the judges how much they want to judge quality over quantity. But if there's both, that's kind of where you want. But you're bringing in a cosplay that has a lot of different techniques that are done exceptionally. That is your aim. So in most cases, we're gonna pick the cleaner build. Yeah, absolutely. There is also instances too where people don't want to wear their cosplays and would rather have someone model. As long as the person who made the cosplay is in the room, they're more than welcome to do that. If you need a handler, please bring a handler. Like, we can help you to the best of our abilities. We'd rather have our focus on judging you, but yes, you in most cases are allowed to bring a handler into the room with you. Yeah, absolutely. If you modified something and you've if you've done those modifications by hand, yes, absolutely. But it is going to depend on the percentage of make versus modified. So if you have just bought the cape and modified that, and like most of the rest of the costume is handmade, then you are golden. But again, it's going to depend on the competition. Any other questions? Yes.
Are dog pictures acceptable?
Absolutely, yeah. I will accept lizard pictures too. I have some bearded dragons at home, so I will take all pet pictures, but like I'm a little biased because I like cats, but I accept all pet pictures.
I saw back from my panel. It went well. It was good. I am so tired though. I could tell I was like stumbling over my words. I'm like, I swear I'm usually more professional than this, but everything is good now. I'm just gonna chill in this, I think, for a little while longer, and then I'm going to just be casual because I'm very tired. And it's hot in this. I'm in so many layers. Oh, I don't think I got to tell you guys, but I got to see Justine Huxley. I'll put a picture here. My wig looks crazy in this picture, and I think it's because I was wearing my glasses, and then I took them off. But I'm so happy I finally got to meet her. I saw that she was coming and immediately put my Watson cosplay in my repertoire and was like, I need to show her this cosplay. Yeah, get it, R2. Yeah, get it. Yeah, get it. Yeah. Oh my god, is that a black? It's a black big droid. What? You can't hear it, but they're playing baby metal and electric cowboy in here. Oh my god, Pat, stop talking. I'm trying to hear the music. And they changed the song. Well, take my word for it. Just a robot. Whoa. Just a robot. I love it so much.
Okay, hi, now that I am in bed, the day went great. We had a good day. It was a good first day. It was a very, very long day for us. So hubby was a trooper. He has done so much for me. I love him so much. He bought me a Small Live. I have been looking for a Small Live plush for so long, and he found it today, and I am so happy. Me and Mr. Small Live will see you tomorrow. I will be half dressed in the morning for prejudging, which I think this is going to be my first prejudging where I'm not fully dressed. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good day, and I'm going to bed. I'm so tired. Good day.
God, where is everyone? There's no one here. Where is everybody? Because we're not at PAX. Hi guys, welcome to Saturday. It's weird being in here and not being here for PAX.
It's so weird. There's like, at this time of day, there should be like lines of people
I know.
waiting for panels and the big theater stuff.
That and this convention only takes up half of the convention center. So like this half, and then like there's a big chunk of actual convention floor that they don't use, like the front side, and it's oriented different. So the entrance is here on the side that faces the lawn on D instead of being the main entrance, but everything is facing the lawn on D. But yeah, sorry, as I was saying, we ran into Pat in our prejudging space. It's weird. It's so strange. It also felt weird doing an actual panel in this space. It just, I don't know. Everything is so backwards, it doesn't feel like we're here. It literally feels like we're in a dream. Anyway, we're late to go set up my table, so let me go do that, and then I have to run to prejudging. See what I mean about the wall? This would be the front side of PAX. Like, that's where the main entrance is and the main escalators. We came in over here on this side. So, it's weird. It's strange, but look at my little sprout. There's a duck in there somewhere. There he is.
It feels weird being at my table not in cosplay, but it is what it is. So we're also going to ignore the copyrighted music. I'm going to try to see if I can not get that in shots. Okay, hi, are we live? I think so. Hello, welcome to Fan Expo. Hopefully you can't hear the copyrighted music behind me. This is a test shot, and if it works, I'll include it in the vlog just to embarrass myself.
I'm not sure why, but this convention really wanted us to only use one set of escalators. And if you know the Boston Convention Center, you know that there are escalators literally everywhere. So when they closed off the only up escalator to get to the 3rd floor, I had to take a weird detour that eventually just ended up coming back and the escalator was open for me again.
Hello and welcome to our prejudging space. We have like a little secluded off section. This is all the stuff for, there's a D&D after party, and then this is our table here. I think most of us are out of cosplay today while we're going to be judging, but I will not be filming judging because that's now a big no-no. I will not be making any clips, but just know that we're going to be judging until I think around 3. Have quite a few contestants. We actually have a full page of masters and then one more master, which I think is more masters than I've judged in a very long time, and I'm very excited about that. We're gonna have a lunch break and maybe like a couple other little breaks, but other than that, we're gonna get started. Let's roll.
Hi, I don't know why there's no audio on this clip, but this is Pat. He's the mastermind behind the cosplay department and the reason that these contests run so smoothly, and also the reason that I got this gig because he told me to apply in Philly. Okay, so we are done with the first half of judging for the day. We have just eaten lunch. Good day so far. Lots of good cosplays. Like, we're very blown away, and honestly, this is gonna be really hard. We still have quite a few contestants to go. I believe we're judging until 3. So we're just taking a short little intermission. It's almost 1-ish, sort of. But yeah, we're excited. We're having a good day so far. Lots of fun stuff coming our way, and I'm already tired.
Okay, so it is about 4:15. I forgot to steam my costume, so I had to come back to the room. But I am getting ready now. I'm gonna get my armor on, and then I've got a little bit of time at my booth today. I will say our competition is absolutely stacked, and we had such a hard time, and a couple of things we're kind of waiting for the walk-on for, but holy crap. This is the craziest competition I think I've ever judged. Let me get going. I just wanted to give you an update of what time it is. We finished our judging around 3. We deliberated until about 3:30-ish, and now we are getting ready to do the actual walk-on portion very soon after I get dressed, so stay tuned.
Hello from behind the lollipops. I'm dressed now. Enjoy these. See ya.
So I thought I was being really smart by setting up a tripod with a remote that's connected via Bluetooth so I could record the opening ceremonies while I was backstage. But unfortunately, my phone locked and the framing got weird, so this is what I ended up with. There's a couple good moments here, but it's, you know, mostly people's legs. A couple clips of us walking onto the stage, which is good. That's mainly the part I wanted. Yeah, please just ignore the terrible framing. Now I know for next time, and I will likely just hand off my phone to someone instead of trying to do this on my own.
I'm back in the hotel room. I am freshly showered because I was so sweaty. But yeah, this was amazing. It was such a great opportunity. Congratulations to everybody who placed or didn't place. You did awesome. Our novice category was probably the most insane novice category I've ever seen. The masters category, finding winners was like pulling teeth. Both me and the other judges, we had such a hard time. We were just sitting there staring at our sheets for a while. We're like, where do we start?
Anyway, me and my son are gonna go eat some tacos. I will convene with you a little bit later to show you the D&D after party. I love him so much. Look how sad he looks. He's so distraught. This is what happens when you interact with me at the grocery store. This is the face I make.
Good morning. I slept well. I'm getting ready. It's like 8 now. I have a lot of work to do because I have to get all the magnets and stuff on me. So let me open my energy drink and wake the fuck up. And I will see you guys when I'm actually a functioning human.
Hello, good morning. I think it's still morning at least, but we're here on the final day. Look how great this new headpiece looks. I'm digging it. It looks real good. The only problem I'm having is this one likes to twist, but I only put one magnet on that one, so I'll probably put another set in there. But here we are, the table on the last day, right, Moose? Here's what things are looking like on the final day. About the same. We have not done a lot of the scrunchies, but these are more for like smaller cons, I think. They don't do well at these Comic Cons, but the boy has been getting some stuff. We've been talking with people, giving out our little treat bags with the sprouts, which Mike is so gloriously modeling a bunch of. Otherwise, we've been having fun. Today is also a good day for judging feedback, so we're having people come up to the tables and giving feedback when we can, or you know, if they can't make it out today, they'll message us on Instagram. So we're just vibing until the end of the day today. So and enjoying our time, and then we'll pack up, and we got a long drive home tonight. So I don't think I ever did a full pan of all of the cosplays on Showcase. They are all just so pretty. They really are. They're gorgeous. Every single person who's got a thing in the Showcase is just top tier, especially that one. And I would be remiss if I didn't show you silhouettes over here, because look at this train, it's so pretty. It's amazing. Hi, so I realized I did a whole spiel without my microphone on. I was like, oh, I'm talking with the microphone. There's so much copyright music around me. And guess what? I didn't turn the fucking microphone on. But yeah, anyway, I'll reiterate what I said. But I was walking around the show floor for just a little bit. I ran into some Love and Deep Space cosplayers. It was a Raphael and Caleb. And they asked me which one of them I like more. And of course I said Caleb. So they gave me a little bag with photo cards. This is what I want to do. I was going to order some Silas photo cards and like put them in little bags and give them out for when I am in this cosplay. And I will do that for the future. But yeah, so that's what happened. It was cute. I got a lot of compliments on my cosplay. People thinking I store-bought this thing when I made it. So that's a compliment, I guess. And I was like, I did all of this. All of it. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go back to business. Mike is getting his lunch. It's about 1 p.m. And it feels really nice to be actually at the booth today and interacting with people instead of being off doing whatever else I needed to do. So there are dogs. Look at the dogs. Look at the puppies. Look at them. I want to wear a t-shirt. I think this is an adoption agency, but like they've had puppies all weekend, and it's been wonderful to see because, oh my god. Maybe it's not an adoption service. Maybe it's like a service dog thing. I don't know. But either way, I am enjoying the puppies.
From the house, we're in Castle.
What are you doing?
I'm picking my own nose. You can pick your friends, you can pick your nose. You can pick nobody else's nose, but your nose on a sign.
And it's over. Yeah, sorry, I didn't film a lot during the day, but I was mostly just like chilling and talking to people, so like there wasn't a lot going on, but we got our nice photo with all of our banners. Photo here. And then I got to see some friends and see some stuff, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy. It was a really good con. All right, so I have to document this because this will not fit in our car on the way home. I signed it. It's my 2 for 2, but this will not fit. This is how big my head is. This is to scale. Thank you to Pat for pushing me to apply when I went to Philly. You guys saw that vlog, but Pat was there and he's like, hey, you should apply for Boston. So I said, bet, and here we are. Regardless, great weekend. This is my last con of the year, unless something else comes up. But I'm gonna take a bit of a break from doing cosplay stuff for a little while and focus on my next couple builds. And that's it.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Boston. We're leaving. Goodbye. Bye, green car. Goodbye. Bye, everybody. See you never. Just kidding. We'll be back for cracks, maybe. Probably. Who knows?
Are you happy? Gosh, he's such a happy guy. Look at this man. He's so happy. He's all propped up on my leg.
People leave you so many tips.
Oh.
People leave you all the tips in the world.
They funded his insulin again. It's the second time this year that a con has funded this boy's insulin.